What's up? It's me, Collipso. Today I'm going to be doing a tier list.
Yeah, boy.
As you can see on the Dark Souls 3 bosses, don't mind it's not a power ranking, it's basically my opinion. Yes, I have to stress this like highly. This is my opinion, don't get offended if I don't put Nameless King in S++. Basically, the way I'm gonna rank them is through my memories of them, how much I like them, and basically how I feel about them. So, like, no BS, like, Nameless King, he's a nightmare to the community. Like, I don't see those things going in an effect. Like, it's either I dealt with him easily, if I liked his power stats and things like that. Basically simple. It's just simple. So, starting off right off the bat, Abyss Watchers. By the way, there's going to be a link on the screen and in the description for the whole playlist. I beat this whole game. I missed a few bosses though, that's what I just realized. But anyways, Abyss Watchers. This guy was a problem. I died so many times. It was a pain in the ass to get back to him. 8 here. I liked his attacks. Eldritch. You know what? He had good, decent attacks. The one where he shoots arrows at the sky and they just start raining down on you. He was a cool boss. I don't remember his phase 2. Like, the thing with Dark Souls 3 was that every boss had a second phase, one had a third phase, but we're gonna get to that later on. Bang, Eldritch, you get it. You're right on an 8 here. I kind of liked him. I think this is a dragon before on the Nameless King area where you had to just drop on his head. It's just self-explanatory. Gundyr, Champion Gundyr. Yeah, this guy was easy. I mean, I got a help from a samurai. The reason I use things like that, like summons, and the only reason is because they are a very good distraction. It was very easy. Not gonna lie, I liked his combat skills and everything, but it's between he's between A and a B, but I think I'm gonna chuck him at B. This guy, which was the guy from the Sister Fright DLC, yeah, he's gonna go in the guy with the wolf and the, yeah, you know him. Crystal Sage. She was a very boring boss fight. I mean, all she did, she was very easy to distinguish. She was more annoying in the Lothric castle because she would always disappear and she was gonna throw like beams at you. But in her boss fight, it was just easy. You just have to see the purple orbs and just go to that. The Greatwood boss. This boss was interesting because in the boss fight you get a mini heart attack. So basically why you get a heart attack is because you get him to half health and he just smacks the ground with his ass and you fall down. So, but it was easy, so it wasn't anything hard or anything. The Dancer of Boreal Valley, either a B, an A or a B, but I think she went immediately after Eldritch, right? No, I don't. I think an A or an a B. I don't know. I mean, I died twice or 3 times to her, but it wasn't something. It wasn't something like, oh god, I'm gonna die. I hate this boss or something. I mean, she had decent attacks, and I think a B is okay. Skipping out Dark Meter. Yes, I know people are gonna be like, how did you say his name? I just realized I said it wrong. But also, I didn't play that DLC because I didn't have it. I think I didn't have it. I don't know. After beating the Soul of Cinder, I even went in New Game Plus accidentally. That's what happens when you don't read the prompts when they come out. But yeah, skipping him, we're going to Deacons of the Deep. That was a very bad P, I can say. Well, Deacons of the Deep, S tier. I'm not gonna even say anything. I probably died more to them than I did to Nameless King. That's not even a joke. Go watch the video. That was pure rage. Then we have Dragon Slayer Armorer. This guy, if you didn't have the right stats for the castle, he would kill you. Same goes for every boss, but He wasn't anything too special. He's just a B section. He's not going any lower than B. So that's it. Skipping over to the normal version of Gondir. I didn't struggle with that much with him. He was a tutorial boss, but I know a lot of people actually did struggle with him. I personally didn't. This is a very nice comparison. Like, this guy has the tutorial boss and the Godric soldier tutorial boss from Elden Ring. That's just a very funny comparison, and people say that Elden Ring isn't easy. Then we have Lothric and Lorien. Just that's what I'm gonna say. I died so many times to these guys, like in other playthroughs and in the main playthrough that I did for YouTube. These guys were the pain in the ass. Like, I cannot stress that enough. Those guys were very, very, very tough. I can't stress that enough. They were very tough. They had very nice attacks. They were very well choreographed. I don't think you can get any armor from them. I think you can buy the sword of Lorien, of Lothric in the hub area, or was it Lorien? Anyways, skipping off to Nameless King. Okay, for the people who have watched that video, again, link in the description for the whole playlist. Watch it. It's very well edited. It's not just some boring ass gameplay and just me talking. There's actually like memes and stuff. Basically, it's a meme edition. But yeah, Nameless King, for the people who know and have seen it, they should know that actually thought he was going to be way tougher, and he ended up being not that tough. I basically talked to him like he was the ultimate boss of the whole game. I'm gonna die to him and him only. But I killed him in my third try. The second try was very close, but I got very greedy with my attacks and I ended up dying. But he goes in A tier just because he was actually put in like the cinematography of the thing. I don't know how you say that.
Cinematography.
And basically the prompt that came up, like, if you ring this bell and there's no going back, like, you know, they're like, the FromSoft is telling you like, hey, you're not gonna mess around with this guy. This guy is the Osiris the dragon. Yes, this guy. I'm not gonna lie, this guy felt like a filler boss for me. He was the boss before Champion Gondir, before the Corrupt Lands. I don't know what's his story, but I think he ate a baby or something, or carries an invisible baby. I think that's the story, but yeah, he was very creepy. I think he's the only boss that talked to me while we were fighting. Old Demon King, I think it was annoying because his attacks, the orbs that were flying around, I think those were the thing, but he's very forgettable. He's not that much, he's not like you say Dark Souls 3 and you immediately think, it's the Demon King. Just as you don't think about this guy who's in the D tier.
Oh, come on, man.
Pontiff Sullivan. He made me uninstall the game. That's a no joke. Watch the video. I actually went in. I just went in and uninstalled the game because he was very annoying. I died to him so many times, but then luckily I kept on pushing through. It took me a lot of attempts to kill him, but it felt very amazing when I did. I thought I was gonna end the whole series because of Pontiff. And I even wrote some tweets on Twitter, which were against Dark Souls, but I was enraged. Sister Fried, she's also goes in the S tier. She's the only boss with 3 phases, and I gotta say, she was amazing. I died at the same time as she did, and it still counted as a victory. It was a very interesting boss fight. You fought her dad at the beginning, you fought her, but she would disappear. Like, she had an attack where she went invisible and then surprised hit you with her scythe. And then you fought her and her dad, and then her dad smacks the ground, which causes her to awaken her true form, I guess. Then we have Soul of Cinder. It's sad that he doesn't go into the S tier. I think he's a very designed boss. He has different types of attacks, like all very different, resembling all the builds you can choose in the game. Basically, he's even the cumulation of the Dark Souls 1 character and Gwen combined. I think that's the case. But he goes in the A section because the the way they positioned him. And what I mean by that is because the game expects you to go in, fight all these bosses, and then do the DLCs and come to him. And well, by the time you're done with the first DLC, you're already strong enough so you can beat him. Yeah, he's a very good attack. He has very good attacks, and the theme that he has is kind of like reminiscent of the first one, which was amazing. Then we have the Ward of the Boreal Valley. I think that's how you say the name. He goes in the C section. I beat him on the first try. I didn't struggle. I didn't struggle with him. It was a very simple boss. You just stay behind him and just whack him. And when you see that he's gonna do a attack that's gonna hit anything behind him, then you just dodge. But yeah, he was very simple, and I don't think he was that memorable. The only thing and the only reason he could be memorable because of his design, the size of him, and the knight armor that he was wearing. But he's not that memorable. Speaking of memorable, I don't know if I'm saying that word right.
Memorable
is the skeleton. He goes in the B section, and why he was memorable, but he was annoying. It wasn't anything like, oh my god, this is such an amazing boss. It's nothing new or anything. He was just. It was simple, I guess. That's what I'm gonna say. You had to hit his wrists a couple of times and run, and if he went above you, you were gonna die immediately, which was kind of the most reasons that I died to him. But and then in the end I persisted, which was nothing special. I mean, it was cool. Orym the Giant, again, I'm not ranking these guys out of the story or thing. I'm just ranking them in my opinion. This is how I feel about them. Orym goes into the B section. It wasn't a very strong boss. For basically, if people don't know, you have to go to his throne and pick up a weapon that deals a ton of damage when you charge it up to giants. So that's what you have to do. But yeah, he was a very simple boss. I think the place where he's located at, the whole chambers and everything where the screaming enemies were, I think that was the bigger problem than him, and the gargoyles as well. Like everything besides that, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, there's no meaning on how they're aligned. It doesn't matter if Champion Gundir's here and the dancer is here. It doesn't mean that Champion Gundir is better. It's just they're in the B section, so you know they're in that section. That's all it for this video. Again, if you want to watch my full reaction and everything to the game Dark Souls 3 while I played it, the playlist will be here so you can watch it. And I hope you enjoy it. And by the way, I'm doing an Elden Ring playthrough right now, so if you want to stick with me and watch it and enjoy it, I hope you do enjoy it a lot. But that's all it for this video, guys. Like and subscribe. Peace out.